There are three main types of cord: single strand, 2 or 3 ply, and braided cord. So single strand basically means that there are many individual fibers which are laid up next to each other, and then they are twisted into one group. This is a much softer looking cord, and if you brush it out you get quite a nice straight fringe. And then we've got 2 or 3 ply. So if I take one of these cords, I can actually unravel it, and what I get is 3 groups. So basically 3 groups of this type of cord, but then they've braided them, or sorry, not braided, but rather twisted them into one. So this particular cord is actually a 3 ply because there are 3 groups. If there was only 2, it would be a 2 ply. With this cord, it also is quite nice for brushing out into fringes or tassels. However, you get a slightly more wavy look compared to the single strand. And then lastly here I've got braided cord. So this cord doesn't actually brush out. I mean, you could try, but you'd probably end up with quite damaged fibers. It's been braided together quite intricately. So this type of cord is good if you don't actually want your cords to fray. You have no intention of creating a fringe or tassels. It's quite good for things like tote bags, whereas these are quite nice for wall hangings. So there's also different thicknesses in cord. So for these two I've used 3mm, but for this one I've used 5mm. So you can see it's a bit thicker than the others. There's varying lengths of cords, sorry, not lengths, but sizes. So you could go from 1mm all the way up to 10mm or more. But generally speaking, I go for 3mm doing wall hangings. If I want something a bit more chunky looking, like a tote bag, then I'll go for 5mm. Thanks.